heavy is this thing? This is like 1,600 pounds of recyclables in just 2.5 weeks of West Virginia. So I guess I'll start off by talking a little about what we did in West Virginia. We came through here, started in Union, walked along the Greenbrier River, got a lot of help from friends of the lower Greenbrier River and Chris and Tarula from Groundworks. They helped us out, hosted us. Basically, we've been making it across the country by grassroots organizing. We got a really low budget. We stay in people's homes. That's kind of our office right there. Well, this mountain is basically, well, 50 to like 60%, I would say, is the stuff we find is recyclable. And it doesn't mean anything if something is recyclable but isn't recycled. So we're here trying to push for the bottle bill because I guess we need an economic incentive to do anything in this country. Some of the stuff we find is bottles, Mountain Dew bottles filled with piss, Bud Light bottles filled with piss, Budweiser bottles filled with piss, and it's disgusting. I don't understand. Like, this is West Virginia. It's so freaking beautiful here. So we're here organizing this. We've come about 220 miles in West Virginia and have picked up about 23,000 to 24,000 pounds of litter altogether here in the state.
It is just so tragic for a state that is so gorgeous to be marred by all this junk. And actually, this makes it look pretty nice, this artwork here, which is, but I mean, it's just such a huge tragedy. And the thing is, we could do something about it. It's not that hard. We have had a bottle bill introduced for years and years and years, and we've faced opposition. We inch along, but it gets beaten. One of the things that they said was that if we do a deposit bill, that it will drive up prices and people won't buy pop anymore. And so we tried to deal with that issue because, you know, that was a legitimate issue. And we did studies. There are 11 other states that have bottle bills, and it has not reduced consumption of beer. It has not reduced consumption of beer or soda or pop. Another thing they said was that it's inconvenient for store owners. You can have rats drawn to the waste and all that. So we took that seriously too. They say it's mostly other things, not beverage containers. Well, I think we have evidence, and all the other states say it's between 50 and 75% is recyclable. Things we can use over again. We have limited resources in this world. Aluminum and glass do not need to be buried. They can be reused. I mean, duh! We also had some recyclers, and we have a good recycling nonprofit and profit group in West Virginia, and they were concerned that they wouldn't get reimbursed in time and that it would cut into their finances. So we tried to deal with that. We created a kitty so that they could get an advance pot of money so that they could get immediately reimbursed. They also say that it will cut their profits and it will take away jobs. Well, we brought in experts from both California and Maine, where they've had bottle bills for years, and we had one gentleman who said that if we passed a bottle bill, he would be interested in setting up a system that would create 400 jobs. This is new jobs, green jobs. This is like things that we need in our state. Why? You would think that would be the linchpin that would pass the bill, but it wasn't. It didn't work. This is a voluntary program. If you don't want to recycle and get your nickel back, you don't have to. It pays for itself. And I think we need to say, there's no legitimate reason not to pass this bill. There are all these excuses. So why doesn't it pass? It doesn't pass because there are a bunch of very well-paid lobbyists who come up here every year and kill the bill in the House or kill the bill in the Senate. And they, you know, it's to their advantage. It's a game. But this is a real thing, and this is a good thing that we could do for our state. And I want to say, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. So all of us, all of you, need to talk to your legislators and tell them we're behind in West Virginia. Other states are doing so much more in recycling, and we should be a leader because it is so beautiful here. It is not flat and ugly. It's gorgeous, but we have all this litter. So please, put some pressure on your legislators. They listen. They do. But they're not hearing from us that this would be a good thing for our state. It would be a way to clean it up.
The reason why the opposition is afraid is because once a bottle bill gets passed, it never gets repealed. There are 11 states with a bottle bill. Once people have a bottle bill, they love it, and they don't want to get rid of it, and the opposition has nothing to do about it. So I want to tell these folks with Pick Up America as they make their way across the country, there are campaigns in Texas, there are campaigns in Utah, Tennessee, Illinois, and Maryland, and they are waiting for you. I have been talking to them, and they said, I can't wait for these people to come through my state because we need them. We need to draw attention to our campaigns. We are fighting the opposition in the legislature, and it's a really hard battle. So they're waiting for you. When we go up to the Capitol, people look me in the eye and say that this does not make up much of the roadside litter. It makes up maybe 7%, maybe 9%. You guys have been out there. What do you say? 50 to 60. Lies. This is so important for you to show them that this is just not true.
My community is called Big Creek. We have 25 households on this road. 1 mile of road, I used to pick up 55-gallon bag of trash every month. Now it's gone down to just a grocery bag, and now it's gone down to 1 or 2 pieces of litter a week. You talk about inertia, we can do it. We did it in our community. 25 farmers did it. We can do it. The bottle bill is one tool in the toolkit. Its personal responsibility is another part of it. It costs West Virginians nothing not to litter. Not 1 penny does it cost you not to do that. But think about how much this costs. The gloves, the bags, the signs that are made up that say people are picking up trash, or the signs on the side of the road that says they're part of the Adopt a Highway program, or the Department of Highway. Think about, we all pay taxes, right? That's where our tax dollars are going. Maybe it could go to something more useful.
I have a little proclamation here that in recognition, whereas Pick Up America spent the summer of 2010 picking up debris, cans, bottles, paper, plastics, and other forms of refuse, otherwise known as trash, from the roads, hills, hollows, and valleys of the Mountain State. And whereas Pick Up America unselfishly and reliably did a commendable job making our surroundings cleaner, brighter, and a more pleasant place to live, work, and play. And whereas Pick Up America demonstrated the kind of dedication, hard work, and perseverance appreciated by West Virginians from every county, all 55. Therefore, it is fitting and proper that Pick Up America be duly recognized and honored for their generous efforts on behalf of the people of the Mountain State of West Virginia by, in my proclamation, making them official and honorary members of the Mountain Party. This day presented September 13th, 2010, and the Mountain Party lives and breathes exactly this kind of activism. One of the things I've been doing with paper bags is we've turned them into barf bags about, are you sick enough yet of the two-party corporate system that is stealing your future and your children's and grandchildren's futures. And along those lines, what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to start a little movement around the state with young people showing up and doing flash mobs, if you're familiar with that, and doing a little bit of civil disobedience in that regard. So what we're going to do is have a moment of that here once we get these bags passed out. So it's sort of an analogy with how we are so often sticking our heads in the sand and not paying attention to what's going on around us, and the blackout that we get sometimes from the media. We're going to make our own media here and now, and so if everyone would don their bags and face me. And we're going to have a little momentary photo op, and please everyone dance a little jig for renewed efforts and sustainability and recyclability.
New York, so you can dance.